Thank you for visiting our channel. Today I came out to show you guys a brand new box that I received from WeTek Group, and it's called WeTek Play. In this video we will be quick unboxing and also going to review this box. Remember, this box is jam-packed with a lot of features. We will do our best to bring everything in this video. If anything we think that needs more explanation, we will be bringing it as second video. Alright, without wasting your time, let's just get into it. You can see the box is nicely packaged, and with going all the way around it, it has one section from the top. When you open, it's pretty nicely stacked together. You have to open the top, and then you're going to see a little cushion. You're going to take that out, and then you're going to take a look. There is a little booklet that is going to be the user manual, and also it have a little card, and that's how you're going to activate the box. You're going to see the box, and once you open that, you will be getting all these little things that are part of it. So you should have the WeTek Play box itself. Comes with one HDMI wire. It also comes with a serial adapter which you can update your box. Also comes with one power supply which is created for Canada and United States. It is 5 volt. It also comes with one gyro remote. It is a pretty phenomenal little remote. We will be getting into it in a few seconds. And it also comes with a little pouch, just in case if you want to take this WeTek Play from one location to another. It has a pouch so that way it doesn't get scratched up. So you can see that the user manual, when you open it, it has a lot of information from right side to the left. It also talks about what's included inside the box, what each connection means, also the features, what type of processor it have. If you need to download the user manual, which is available online, it also comes with a little upgrade nail. That's what they name it. Again, this is how you're going to upgrade manually, so don't lose it. I didn't take mine off since we're not going to use it right now. And in the back, you're going to see nicely created, it says the website. It also have a shortcut so you can get the manuals really fast or go to their website correctly. It does say that this is supported by XBMC, now called Cottage. Also, it is part of Google Play Store. Going around the box itself, you can see it's nicely designed the way that it is. It's pretty slick. That way there's no fingerprint residue you can leave on it. On the top, you can see that there is an engraving says WeTek. When you flip it going to the right, you do have one USB 2.0 port, and then right beside that you have the mini SD card reader. In the back, from the left hand side, you have two RF in and RF out. That means is you can connect your regular ATSC antenna to this, so you can watch your in-town programming from the regular antenna. Going right beside that, you have the two USB 2.0 ports, and then right beside that you do have a little headset jack. Again, we haven't tested this yet. And beside that you have the LAN connection, which is 10100, and right beside that you have the HDMI connection, which is 1.4. you have the optical audio connection, and then you have the RS-32 connection, which is how you're going to update most of the software if it's totally dead. Beside that, you do have the power connection. It is 5 volt. Now, if you go to the left hand side of it, there's nothing there, but when you're going towards the right, there is a little part that is cut. That is not only a power button that you could turn it off or turn it on, it also have a little light inside of it. If you pay attention in front of it, there's two little indicators. The first one is for your wired connection or network, and then right beside that you have the Wi-Fi little icon. If it's connected by Wi-Fi, that's the one you're going to see it blinking. Going at the bottom, you do have a little section so you can connect this to a wall, except that there's lots of holes for ventilation, so that way it's going to breathe. You do have little 4 legs. This way it's going to stick up, so that way there's enough room at the bottom of it so it can breathe. The little 2 coaxial connection. You do have a little part that you can push down, and then you can take out you can exchange it between the DVB, which is for satellite, into ATSC, which is for your local HD TV channels. Going towards the remote itself, you can see it is nicely designed. It is gyro remote, and it is not a static remote, just to let you know. From the top you can see there's a little indicator, and then you have the power button. Underneath of it you have the mute button, then you have the menu, and also you have the multitasking button. Underneath of it you have the home and the return button, and then you have the navigation right, left, down, up, also the OK button in the middle. You can also use this for your chapter up or chapter down inside of your Cody. Also, if you want to go to chapter ahead or you want to go back, rewind a little bit, you can use it. The OK button can be your pause and play. Going underneath, you do have the volume up or down. To the right side of it, you have the EPG, which is the electronic program guide once you go inside of your satellite, and also you have the little info button. Underneath of that, you have the numeric button, starts from 1 to the 9. Underneath of number 7, you do have the record button, which yes, you can record with this, and also you have the back button, which you do have a nice little logo at the bottom of it, and there's a little indicator that could be used for mic. We haven't tested it yet. Going to the back of it, you do have the IR indicator. Underneath of it, you do have the mouse on or mouse off when you click on it. And right underneath of it, you can open, and it does take 2 AAA batteries, which is not included inside of this box. Except that, let's just get into it. So we will connect this first. So first, make sure that you connect your HDMI connection, and then connect your coaxial if you have it. Doesn't matter if you have the DVB, which is satellite connection, and this box already connected, or if you have your ATSC connection, which is going to your local stations. Once you connect it, you will see the blue light on in front of it. This is the first screen you're going to get as soon as it loads in, and it will say WeTek.play, and this is the animation logo for very first time when you're loading it. Now again, as soon as it loads in, this is what you're going to see. Remember that for the registration section of it, we have bypassed since it was taking a little time. So use your gyro remote that comes with it. At the bottom, when you click the mouse button, you're going to see the cursor on the screen. So now you can go through and play with it. So just to let you guys know, this is the Metro launcher that is part of it, but you can download different launchers, which is available inside of Google Play Store. So yes, once you log in, you do have to sign into Google Play Store, and it will be right after the registration. So first, from the top, you can see the date and time that will show up, and you can see the time right beside it. Right beside that, you do have the weather, which we haven't selected yet, but we can set it up. And then underneath of it, you have the TV app. Right beside that, you have full apps. Then you have the web, you have local, and then Cody. Underneath of that, you do have some shortcuts, which you can add more. It's starting from YouTube, Gmail, Google Hangout. We have the MX Player, Google Play Store, and We Update. This is the WeTek update. This is how you're going to update your box. And then right beside that is how you're going to add more icons on this. So if you click on it, you're going to get the full icon screen. This is how you're going to add another one. So in this case, we will be just adding the CPU Z, and we will go back. And now you can see that the icon is added. Alright, so we go to the left side. So from the top, when you go to settings, did you see the nice animation? It's pretty nicely created. It says Android settings. So once you go to that, it will take you to regular settings. And that's it. If you go under weather settings, we're going to select our GPS. Today we are in Brampton, Canada, and this is what it's going to show. Also, auto update is after 30 minutes. If you click on it, it can show under 3 hours or under 12 hours. So we will leave it under 30 minutes and we'll get out. Also, if you want to change your temperature unit from Fahrenheit into Celsius, we will leave it under Celsius, and we will say weather update. And if you press back, it will take you back to main WeTek settings. Now under services, if you click on it, take you back into We Services. This is how you're going to log in to WeTek Services or WeTek Control. This is how you're going to connect. They do have an app for your phone in order to connect. For this, we will have a different video. Getting out of the settings. And the next thing, once you go back here, it says apps. So you will click on apps, and now you can see all the apps that are part of it. Now these are defaulted apps that I have seen, except the CPU Z since we have installed. And then going to the bottom, we do have a few little apps, and if there is any updates, you can click on the web update. It will take you in and it will check online, or if you have it locally downloaded from their website on your thumb drive or on your SD card, this is where you're going to click in order to update your box. At the meantime, we are up to date, so we do not have to process that. But once you go to CPU Z, this is how you're going to check to see what type of processor you have. So on the top you can see that this is ARM Cortex 1.5.1. This box is dual core. You can see the cores that are running, and at the bottom of it, it is Mali 400 and how much of the CPU load is on this. When you go under system, it will give you more information about this box, which you can see that this is WeTek Play and all the information there. It is running Android 4.2.2. And if you go on the bottom, you can see the RAM, which is 1 GB, and you can only see the total RAM available now. And also under the storage, it says 1.2 GB is available. We will get out of this too. So first, let's fix the screen. In order to do that, let's go into your settings. We will go under Android settings, and we will go under display. Once we are here, we will scroll over to overscan settings, and we will click on this button to make it 100%. This way it is going to be zoomed in a way so you don't have any black lines around it. So press OK. And also you can change the resolution here from 720p to 1080p or even higher, 1080p. And once that's done, press escape and also press the back button in order to get out. So let's see how fast it will load. Start going really smooth, and yes, it's pretty cool. And yes, see, you can see the camera is shaky a little bit, but again, it is not going to stop at all. This is really cool. The Cottage cannot play 4K on this box since this is dual core, but we will get out of this. Alright, so what to let you guys know, this box is jam-packed with a lot of little goodies. Now when they sent this to us, they also sent us the DVB connection with it, so we had to replace in order to play with the satellite on this. But again, since it was taking a little time, we will make a second video for the ATSC, also for the remote, which you can play on your Android phones and also on your Apple devices, and also the ATSC portion of it. But for the ATSC, we did connect and we did show you a little bit on this video. Again, in depth we will go on a next video. For the meantime, I would recommend this for everybody to get. Only thing I have to mention is the mouse itself is a little touchy, and the back part of it, which you're going to put your finger a lot, it has a little part that it will fit your finger, so this we can turn on the mouse and off, and while you're selecting, you will be clicking the back part too, which is, I'm sure that it could be fixed so that way it's not really touchy anymore. Except that I would recommend this for everybody to get. It is a pretty phenomenal little box. At the meantime, I hope you guys like our video. If you do like it, click the like button, subscribe button on the top, comment on the bottom. Always remember to visit our own website, which is xctex.info. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, Vine, Instagram, and other social networking places. And thank you.